and even one of the drivers that's going to start back in row 3 will get the field set as the Bill Roberts Chevrolet Pace truck already has its lights flaring in the staging area back over in turn number 2. J.C. Newell out of Buffalo, Missouri, the 26-year-old, third in the point standings right now with 1 win, which was last week. He will lead the field of 19 to the green. Dayton Pursley, the 10P, had a strong run, finished second in his heat race, and the redraw served him well as he will start second outside row number 1. Dad got a top 3 finish in the modifieds to start the night. Can Dayton Pursley do the same thing here in the B mods? Ryan Gilmore, a winner on the season out of Springfield, Missouri, starts inside row number 2, and then your current point leader, and Bryce Gottschall out of Nevada, Missouri, starts outside row number 2. Bobby Williams came oh so close early in the year, finished second on a last lap pass. The Hermitage, Missouri native will start in 5th. Ryan Eddy outside of him. And Mitchell Franklin, a guy that I'm telling you, at some point in time, he's going to be running up front, and it's going to be his night. If it's going to be tonight, the redraw did not serve him well. He starts in 7th. Eric Turner, E.T., will have to phone one home from all the way back in 8th if he were to win. J.C. Morton starts in 9th. Quentin Taylor in 10th. Then it's Ethan Isaacs and Donald McIntosh starting 11th and 12th. Donnie Mack, for the first time this year, he will grace the presence of Lucas Oil Speedway. MT3, Michael Taylor III and Jerry Ellis back in row 7. Kate Clayton Shore and Eric Graves start 15th, 16th, and it's Matt Wacht, Andrew Hodges, and T.C. Hambrick.
Great field. Shane up front. J.C. Newell and Dayton Pursley. Dayton Pursley, the young man who has been doing increasingly better. You get to see every year he gets better and better in that 10 car. Like you said earlier, car doesn't look great, but man, it is fast.
And J.C. Newell, if he's going to win tonight, he needs to go in and make some adjustments from what he was in the heat race. He was just not that great in the heat earlier on as he gave way to Ryan Middaugh, gave way to Dayton Pursley, and those 3 are all stacked up in the very front of this pack. Mike Striegel looks him over, step on the loud pedal, back underway, and J.C. Newell, we mentioned he had to get something right onto his car if he's going to stay out in front. He already has Dayton Pursley cruising to his outside off of turn 2, but J.C. Newell will slam the door.
J.C. Newell, the 83, your leader as they come around turn number 4. In that second spot, it is the 10 that belongs to Dayton Pursley, the Hermitage, Missouri native. Third, it is the 66, Ryan Gilmore, Springfield, Missouri. Bobby Williams, the 1 car. From Hermitage in 4th, rounding out your top 5 as they come around is the 1. That is Mitchell Franklin.
Dayton Pursley out of Hermitage looks to the outside of J.C. Newell at the line. He got it. 0.003 seconds over J.C. Newell, new race leader in Dayton Pursley.
Yeah, but it's not done yet as J.C. Newell and Dayton Pursley side by side in 3, now coming out of turn number 4. Going to be coming to the line this time as they come through. At the line, it is going to be Pursley, Newell, and Gilmore, your top 3 tonight.
So Dayton Pursley 2 years ago won 4 races. He won at Central Arkansas Speedway twice. He won at Midway twice. Last year, you would think after coming off such a strong outing in 2021, he would build on that. He changed his perspective. He started to work on a crew for Earl Pearson Jr., worked for Tony Jackson Jr., did a lot of learning, and in that really didn't have an opportunity to run. He only had 5 top 5s on the year. And now that he has come back, he has already won at Midway. That was last week. He is now starting to build that lead up. He now has it by 0.6 of a second over Ryan Gilmore, but Gilmore, the Gila Monster, is on the hunt.
Ryan Gilmore, the veteran, now moves up into that second spot behind Dayton Pursley. He is in pursuit. Dayton Pursley, your leader at this point, the 66 of Gilmore in that second spot. Now J.C. Newell, the 83, drops back to 3rd, and it is the double ones, 4th and 5th. That is Bobby Williams and Mitchell Franklin rounds out your top 5. Here comes Ryan Gilmore and Shane. He is hunting down the leader.
Ryan Gilmore, this is what they did in their heat race. He was able to grab a heat race win And again, going back to what has happened with Ryan Gilmore, a lot of work was done on that car this past week trying to get it back to where it needed to be. And looks as though he does now have it dialed in as he is looking to the inside of Dayton Pursley.
Pursley holding on and holding off the hard charging 66, the Springfield, Missouri Ryan Gilmore, but Gilmore looks to the inside. Traffic's going to play a role in it as they come through, and does, as Gilmore takes the lead as the 6 car of Matt Walk kind of gets between him and the 10 of Dayton Pursley, gives Gilmore the lead.
Well, you hope lap traffic will abide by what Mike Striegel's asking you to do. Just hold your line. Don't try to make any move inside, outside. Let the lead cars battle for it, and lead cars sometimes know that. They use those lapped cars as a pick to make a move, and Ryan Gilmore did it to perfection. Now the top 5 have all gotten past that lapped car and walked. Ryan Gilmore continues to extend his lead out. Now that he has actually gotten through traffic and is in clean air, he is starting to get away from Dayton Pursley pretty quickly. 1.4 seconds now his lead over second place running Pursley.
The battle now for third, the 83 of J.C. Newell, the F1 of Mitchell Franklin, now side by side as they come around out of turn number 4 this time. It's going to be Newell in that third spot, Franklin in fourth, Bobby Williams, the 1 car, in fifth as they come through. But it is Brian Gilmore, the 66, opening up his lead over the 10 of Dayton Pursley. Gilmore on the point as they come through into 1 and 2. Here comes Pursley. Pursley trying to reel him back in, but to no avail so far, as Gilmore trying to open it up. Coming up this time, 6 to go at the line. It is Gilmore, the 66, your leader as they come through. Going to be 5 to go this time around. The 10 of Dayton Pursley in that second spot. Now Pursley needing a caution to catch the leader, Gilmore, as they come through this time.
Continuing to expand that lead, now almost 2 seconds, Gilmore over Pursley. Mitchell Franklin now has gotten around J.C. Newell. Bobby Williams has done the same thing, and for J.C. Newell, after winning last week, his car just was not quite there tonight. He has now dropped back to 5th. Gilmore and Pursley running 1-2. Ryan Gilmore, a Central High School grad from Springfield. Started to see a couple of years ago after running so often at other tracks, started to make Lucas Oil Speedway more of a regular stop for the pilot of the 66. He finished second time after time after time in this B-Mod division. Still looked for his first win and finally was able to get it at Lucas Oil Speedway back in 2021. Finished second 15 times before he was able to get that accomplished. And now, with 1 more to go, 3/8 of a mile between himself and another win here at Lucas Oil Speedway, it would be his first of the year. He won at Springfield back on April 8th. Best finish he's had so far this year has been 4th. The Gila Monster, a 2-time winner at Lucas Oil Speedway last year, was second in points. He picks up his first win here in the early going in 2023. Ryan Gilmore, 2.8 second win over Dayton Pursley. Then it's another 3.5 to Mitchell Franklin. Bobby Williams in 4th, J.C. Morton in 5th.